Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is NE OBLIVISCARIS. Strange thing about this band. This band, they're from Australia, if I remember rightly, and it's a band that if somebody said to me, "Oh, have you ever heard of NE OBLIVISCARIS?" I'd be like, "Yeah, absolutely, I know who they are. Of course I do. Haha, who doesn't? Blah, 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 blah." They're a technical death metal band, by the way. And then I went back and looked to see. I was like, which videos have I done by NE OBLIVISCARIS before? Because I know them so well. And I can only find one from the 1st of January 2018, which is about a week or two after this channel was created. So it's right back. It was quite painful to watch, to be honest. And I looked in the comments underneath it, and I didn't recognise any of the names. So it's that long ago. So I've only done one song by this band, and that doesn't sound right. I'm sure I did the Kaleidoscope song that everybody recommends all of the time. I'm sure I did, but it's not there. And then I looked in my iTunes, which is where I keep most of my music these days, and they're not in there either. So what's happened? This is not important. I'm just a bit sort of flabbergasted, because if you said to me, "Oh, ever heard of NE OBLIVISCARIS?" I'd be like, "Of course I have. Haha, I know them well." And apparently I don't know them well. Well, anyway, let's get to know them better. That was a good segue, wasn't it? Well done, me. A song called Equus, off their new album, ding, called Exul. This is not out until March the 24th. I still can't believe I haven't got one of their other albums. Anyway, this is probably, and I have not seen it because I know who they are. I was like, yeah, I know who they are. I don't need to watch any of this video or anything. So I haven't seen it, but I already know it's going to be a quality piece of work, because I remember them so well from what appears to be one sitting back at the very beginning of time. So let's jump into this together. This is going to be great. I'm absolutely sure of it, and I haven't seen any of it. So this is just going to be one of those. This is an easy win for me, I think, this song. I've moved my microphone back up there as well, have you noticed? When it was down here, it was a real pain. It was really in my way, and it really annoyed me. Now it's up there, which is better. Before we start, sorry to all those people, don't worry, I won't pause it. But before we start, I usually don't do this, but it's so obvious in the description under the video. This song is kind of inspired by all of the wildfires that happened in Australia. So I think 2019, 2020, that Australia was on fire, like America is on fire every year. And it's about sort of all of the people and all of the millions of animals that were killed or displaced by the forest fires. And there's a dancer in this video. Like I say, I haven't seen this, but this is what it says in the description. There's a dancer in the video, and she represents basically Mother Earth and all the crap we're doing to it, I guess. That is a masterpiece. Oh, good grief. What have I been doing? I now need to go out and buy their whole back catalogue. Oh, what have I been doing? Why have I not got these things already? Obviously, I can't have this one already, but that was just a... You know what? The thumbnail for this video, I'm just going to write masterpiece across it. That's such a well crafted, thoughtful piece of music, you know? Not a song, is it? It's not a song. I mean, it is technically, but really it's like a death metal symphony. It's like, it goes through its movements, it goes through its phrases and its passages, and it never lets go of its super hard hitting death metalness, but at the same time it's just overlaid with I'm going to hyperbole time, it's just overlaid with this layer of beauty, you know? That was a masterpiece. That was some genius piece of work there. A nice short song for you on for a Monday. Yeah, I'm basically going to have to go out and buy everything they've done. And I thought I had. That's the thing that's really throwing me, as I said at the beginning. I really thought I had at least one album. I can't find it. Maybe it's one of those things I always meant to do and never did. And then over time, I started to think that it had actually happened. In which case, why did I not? Anyway, I'm just I've kind of surprised myself. I'm also surprised myself. There's only one video, or two now, but only one other video on my channel. That was so good that I'm struggling for words. You know, it's like some things are too bad for words or too bland for words. This was almost too good for words, because any words I use are just gonna be me gushing. If the band sees this, they're going, no, feel free, gush away. You know, this is proper songwriting about a heartfelt subject. You know, a subject close to their hearts, close to everyone's to a degree, but, you know, they live, I assume, in Australia. So it's like you're seeing your own country on fire in a real devastating way. We had fires here, but, you know, in comparison, we had, like, there's a lot of peat in the UK, and we had peat fires, which are a problem because they burn underground, pretty hard to see and put out. But nothing like the devastation that happened in Australia and happens sort of annually now to a degree, and the US, as I mentioned. So it's a heartfelt subject. It's not something your average pop band is going to come up with, is it? They're going to carry on singing about boyfriends and girlfriends. And that kind of thing, I'm being unkind, but, you know, most pop music is just about, you know, early relationships, isn't it? And then, you know, other genres of music are just about money and drugs or whatever, and then metal's about everything else. I am biased and I am being unkind and generalizing here. I know, I'm just having a little fun before you all start jumping to the defense of your favorite musical genre, though it's probably metal because you're here. You know, who can write a 12.5-minute song about forest fires and the bleak death and destruction that they cause, and make it so amazing, so epic, and so beautiful at the same time? Yeah, there you go. Equus, hence the horse. Ne Obliviscaris, new album coming out March 24th. It's right there. Look, I'm looking at it. He says. See, if I do that, it sort of looks like I'm looking at it, but of course there's nothing there. I don't want to spoil the illusion, but it's not really there. Excel, March 24th. Go and buy it. I've got to go back and buy everything they've ever done because I'm an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Go and buy everything they've ever done. And maybe they'll come and tour. They toured North America, I know that. I don't know if they've been to the UK. I'll have to look it up because I would love to go and see them. They kind of... Mark Blau's going to love this because they're nothing like Opeth, right? Just to be clear, they are nothing like Opeth in this song, that's for sure. But they scratch that same itch for that big, epic, long, going all over the place without going too far all over the place. Song structures and everything. They scratch the same itch that Opeth used to without being anything like Opeth. Do you see what I mean? Obviously, they're within the genre. Excuse me, I'm getting so excited. I'm giving myself wind. So that's not important right now. I got it in right at the end. Let me know what you think before I just keep wittering away. This video is already probably about half an hour long. And I'll see you soon. I'm off to go and spend all of my available spare cash. And happy to do it. Bye-bye.